Got a request from Lexi to draw Yelena Belova from Black Widow. So anyways, we're gonna get started. Her head is like a rounded square, rectangle. So let's just do the two sides here. And then around the top part, that's the top of her head. And then the bottom, we are going to make it, this part is going to come in a little bit. And this part is gonna come in. And then we're gonna put a chin on it. Erase this part. Okay, she's got, looking a little bit to the side. There we go. Okay, so Black Widow is a fictional character appearing in America comic books published by Marvel Comics. Okay, I think she is a great actor and is very cool. I know I'm gonna get some hate for this, but I didn't really like the Black Widow. But I did fall asleep, so that might be part of it. You're like, how can you fall asleep on that? Well, when you're always tired, that's what happens. Okay, so this is her eyes in there, and she's looking off to the side. So we're gonna have her looking off to the side. And then she's going to have a shiny in there, and then her pupil. You could probably make her eye a little bit bigger. Okay, this side, we're gonna put a shiny and her pupil. And she does have lashes. Hold on, let's put where the nose is gonna be. So we're gonna do a round area for the nose and a little spot for her mouth. So now we can erase the center line so we can get the lashes and stuff in there. Ooh, she looks really funny right now. So she has a very, very thin line down the bottom of her eye. And then her lashes, you're gonna make it thicker on the top and then just kind of have them coming out. Bling, bling, bling. All right, and we'll do the same thing. I didn't put any on the bottom. So make the upper lid thicker, darker. Kind of makes it look more feminine. Good, and then we'll do her lashes. Bling, bling. When I do lashes, the middle one always in, this one goes out a little bit. Okay, she's got some amazing eyebrows. So right above here, and if you look right here, it kind of goes, so it's gonna come in right about there. And then this side goes in more, so we're just gonna go right there. Make her eyebrows go in there. All right, so then we're gonna put the hairs in the eyebrows, and then I put a couple like bloop, bloop eyelashes in here. So we'll do the same thing on this side. You see it kind of comes down more. I'm gonna go bloop, and then put some lashes in there. Once we get it all colored, it's gonna look amazing. All right, for her nose, so right here, this is where her nostril's gonna be. And then we'll put her nostril chair. So we're gonna put her nostril in here. Here's her little nostril right here. So now we can erase most of this. Of course, this part is going to, well, we can erase a little bit in there too. We want a little bit to stay so it looks like it's part of it. And then I'm gonna put a line right here. You know what, I'm gonna make this side smaller. I don't like how big that is. Wow, and that nostril. Okay, we're gonna fix this puppy up. Okay, so we've got the side of her nose. Put in a nostril there. We'll make this a little bit smaller. There you go, better. All right, for her lips, oh, she's got some juicy lips here. So we're gonna make the little part of her lip there. And then it's gonna have like a little upturn, just a little bit. And so her top of her lip, she's got some very very full lips. Usually white people do not have very full lips, but she does. And then we'll do a big bottom lip here. A little crease here. Okay. And this top lip might look a little too full, so I'm gonna take some off of it. And then we take a little bit off the bottom because it was looking a touch too big. I might take more off the bottom. It's a little bigger than I planned here. And the top lip, should I take some off the top lip? Maybe just a touch off the top. It just looks a little too full. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. You know, you just gotta keep tweaking it till you get it just the way you like it. No crease. Okay, so for her ear, let's see. Yeah, coming right about here. So this is her ear in here. Coming down. What else do we know about her? She is depicted as a spy and played by Florence Pugh. She is an expert martial artist and markswoman. And I couldn't tell how many earrings she had. It looked like she had more than one, but I kind of put just like 2 in there. And then she's got a neck coming down. Okay, don't see the other ear, that's okay. For her hair, it's back in like braided back. So you can't really tell it's braided back because you can't see it from this angle, but we're just gonna give it some hair and we're gonna put a slight wave on it just because she's got her hair all braided back. Oh, a little thicker right here. Might bring this out a little bit more. Great job. Okay, so now we're gonna put our hair she is Natasha Romanoff's adoptive younger sister. There you go. And then in the end, I'm gonna use my little Sharpie, but I'll do that at the end. I'm gonna add some like wispy hairs all the way around. Okay. All right, now let's do her shirt. So she's wearing this cool jacket. You want this to come slightly in, and then we're gonna have this come down like that. Let's bring it over. There you go. And then this is the other part of her collar on the other side. Thin that out. All right, so we're gonna put her collar in there, and then right here, she actually has it, the little buttons are coming out. So we're gonna put 1, 2, good job. And then this is her shoulder, and this is part of her shirt. We're gonna make this extra thick, but we'll do that with our Sharpie. And this is kind of like her shoulder in here. Okay, and then, oh, I totally forgot. So what you're gonna wanna do for this, I just did a kitchen bowl. Flipped it upside down, and then I just traced it. So if you can just go find a bowl, flip it up down, give it a trace, and you can color it in. But we're gonna Sharpie right now with a ultra fine point, and then I'm gonna show you how I colored it. So make this look like that. So stay tuned. One thing that I forgot is the side of her face to give it more detail. So right by her eyebrow, we're gonna make it come out, come in, and then come out again. and then try to make it come straight down. Okay, that's gonna make it look better. Okay. Now I'm going to erase. Okay, so for her eyes, I think they're hazily, so I just did brown. And I just made it lighter down here because I'm gonna put some yellow in there. And then we're gonna add yellow to all of the eye. It really makes it pop. And then we are going to add gray inside here for the shadow. Okay, and then we're gonna put a little pink right in the center thing. Doot, doot, doot. Okay, so now we are going to color her eyebrows brown. She's got nice dark eyebrows. We'll probably, you know what, I think I might put some blonde in those. I didn't on my original, but I think it needs some blonde. And then we were gonna go along the edge. I think I didn't do the light brown. I wonder if the light brown would look different. Let's see. Is this light brown? Nope, same color. It don't matter then. Okay, so we're just gonna go lightly brown around her roots. And then she's got like blonde at the end. Fantastic. Okay, and then now you want to come on some of these and just give it some hairs. It looks like it kind of needs a little bit more brown. Anywho, here we go. And then now you're going to take the yellow, golden yellow, and we are going to just color in the rest of it. Color it all the way in. All right. And I'm gonna put some in her eyebrows just to make a match a little bit, okay? She looks like she needs color, so we're just gonna use the whole thing. We're just gonna color a light peach and then we'll go from there. I do like how the eyes were just colored and the skin wasn't. That looked kind of cool, but we're just gonna, I'm just going over the lips and everything. Just going over everything. The light peach. And then I am going to go around the eyes harder. And in the creases in here. Around the nose. I kind of make a little circular. I might have done too much there. And then I'm going to go around the outside where the Sharpie is of her face. I'm going to press harder around the outside, and as I come in, I'm just going to make it go less and less. And it looks like there's a shine right there, so we're going to put an extra amount right here. And it's going to be a little darker underneath here. I'm going to add some tan and brown to it, but good place to start. Go around the edge first, go in the ear. And down around this eye. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to do the tan, and we're gonna go around her nose. We're gonna put pink on her nose too. I'm just doing tan first. Do tan in the crevice here. Tan on her crease line, and then a little bit around her eyes. And then it looks like there's like a shadow right here. Shadow underneath her lips. And then it's more shadowy right here. And I'm gonna make it extra shadowy under here. I'm coloring that all in. I'm gonna give it some brown too, but oh, it looks like what I did with the thin Sharpie. Just made a little extra crease line. So it looks the bottom of her chin. I'm gonna color all this in. Color more in her ear and around her eyes. And then she's got this shadow right on the side of her face. Okay, now let's get the brown. We're just gonna put under her chin. A nice shadow under there. You can go 2 different directions if you want. Sorry, I don't have any more fun facts. Okay, touch under her nose. A little bit on the eye crease line here. And just a touch on the shadow here. I guess not that much. Now let's do her pink cheeks and her nose. So I'm just gonna give a little bit on the nose. I always like to give a little bit on those. It just gives a little extra color. Her lips, I'm gonna color the whole thing in pink, and then I'm gonna give it some red and brown. I'll start with the pink. And her cheeks, we're gonna give a little bit of color on the cheeks. And do some color over here too. And I think I'm gonna give a little bit of pink on her lids. And I'm gonna put a touch of red right here. I didn't do any on the bottom really, just the top part. And I'm gonna do it just a touch of your brown, just to make it a little darker right inside the crevice, right in there. I think I colored her nose more. It looks like it needs a little bit more tan in here. And the cheeks might have a little bit more color on them. All right, the rest is just gray, and then do your round thing, and I think you got this. See ya.